Hello. All right, let's get this show on the road. G'day rail fans, how y'all going? We've got a special edition of Saturday Night on the Rails this week, ladies and gentlemen. We've taken the night out of the Saturday Night on the Rails. We've just called it Saturday on the Rails. It's a special edition, and this is a one-off. We're doing Train Simulator. We were planning it last night with the Friday night ticket, but unfortunately I had a rude shock yesterday, and my bloody sister and my nephews came over. So unfortunately I had to cancel last night's stream. So yeah, I thought I'll jump in and do a quick one here today while I'm still here, because I'm planning to go away today to see my good mates. So we are live on the air now. Welcome to this special Easter Saturday edition 2022 of Saturday on the Rails. There we go. Hello, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, rail fans around the world, to Australia Worldwide Gaming. Chris says, hey, Godfather, I won't be on tonight. Well, it's not on tonight, Chris. We are live right now. This is not Saturday Night on the Rails like it normally is with Train Sim World, because that's what we normally do for Saturday nights when I am here on Saturdays nights. But I'm not actually here tonight. I'm actually getting picked up later on today by my best mates. So I'm going to be over there for Easter, and then on Monday I'm planning to actually see my daughter, but I'm not sure if I might do it on Tuesday or something. But anyway, I'll work something out. Welcome all to our live streaming action. We've got a great live stream. We're going to be here for a couple of hours with you guys here today. And my name is The Godfather, and welcome. We're coming to you live and direct from Sydney, Australia. It is currently 1:30 p.m. local time in the east coast of Australia. And wherever you are around the world, welcome aboard. We normally do Saturday Night on the Rails if I'm here on a Saturday, and we do Train Sim World always, usually with that one. But I live stream on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, sometimes on Fridays, and sometimes on Saturdays. But Tuesdays and Wednesdays are always on, and it's Train Sim World or Train Simulator. We usually mix it up, and yeah, we have Tuesdays with Choo Tuesdays, Wednesdays with Midweek World of Trains, and those shows are usually on it. Those shows always start at 8 p.m. Sydney, Canberra, Melbourne, Hobart, Brisbane. Current times this is the current times that we start on those nights. So 8 p.m. Sydney, Canberra, Melbourne, Hobart, Brisbane. 6 p.m. in Western Australia, Perth, 7:30 p.m. South Australia and Northern Territory. International viewers, 10 p.m. in Auckland, New Zealand, 3:30 p.m. in New Delhi in India. We usually start, these are the Tuesday, Wednesday shows. We start at 6 a.m. in Boston and New York, and 7 a.m. in Brazil, and 3 a.m. on the west coast of the United States. And Vancouver in Canada, Ottawa in Canada at 6 a.m. as well, and UK 11 a.m. midday Germany when we hit the rails on Tuesdays and Wednesdays here at Australia Worldwide Gaming with our two big shows, Choo Tuesdays and Midweek World of Trains. All right, so today is a special. This is a special live stream. Happy Easter to everybody. And thought I'll come on and do a quick one here for you today. So what are we doing? Well, as you might not be aware, I committed myself back in October after 18 months of just mucking around with Train Simulator. And I'm a Train Sim World veteran, by the way. and just mucking around with Train Simulator for 18 months and just having a lot of issues with the game where I would, you know, want to start something and it'll just put me in the middle of nowhere with no track, no nothing. And it just kept happening all the time. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? Why is it doing this? And yeah, when I committed to 2022's edition, I've had no issues with the game. It's been fantastic. Few things I've noticed though, especially with the disappointment of the BR class add-on they put on for the Cav Card Circle, the Cav Card Circle line. Yeah, not Cav Card Circle line, the Chatham mainline. That's the one. The add-on they put on that, no track rendering, no nothing. It was just shocking. So it was a bad release. But I don't mind the thing, but it's just, yeah, no track rendering or anything. It just doesn't sound right. Anyway. What are we doing today? Well, I've got a special one lined up because I've purchased a... what are we going to do? We're doing Quick Drive. And we have got... I just purchased this one earlier. I purchased this route a couple of days ago, the Berlin-Leipzig. And I purchased the DBBR407 IS3 as well. So I want to do this one. And we're going to do a... actually, I'll take an 8-car. I'll do an 8-car. Live chat's open, by the way, folks. Remember, the same rules apply. Any rudeness, spam will not be tolerated. Now, because this is a quick drive, we can just randomly stop wherever we want for the train line. So we're gonna obviously stop at the main station at Hahnenbahnhof in Berlin, and we go past that one usually in the bus, which is another great simulator, which is still in the beta. And I love that game as well. And we do that game here at Australia Worldwide Gaming. And if you've seen me play that game on the channel, then check it out. And you'll see me actually drive past this station because it is set in Berlin. And it's a fantastic simulator. And I'd love to see it go further than just Berlin eventually. But yeah, it's certainly a good one. So anyway, we'll stop at whatever station along the way. We'll probably stop at Bitterfield as well. And we'll probably stop at whatever station we think's suitable. So anyway, let's hit it. So clear day, 15 hours, beautiful. Actually, we'll do it around the time that it is now. We've got 13 hours 30. That's around the time now here in Sydney. And it is currently autumn here in Sydney, so we'll do it in autumn. All right, here we shall go. Enjoy. I wrote it down here somewhere. Alright, so here we are. Are we at Lips? Are we? Oh, we're starting at Leipzig, are we? Oh, no, we're in Germany. That's what I thought. Germany. We're in the station, are we? Sorry, folks. Don't know what's going on there. Open up those doors. Okay, so we got the ice train, and trying to work out what button it was for CFA. Handbrake off. Instrument lights. Wish we could actually be like Train Sim World and actually can interact with a lot of these. Oh, they got the French system in here, I see. Very good. Okay, let's now head off. Got a little short one there, and then you got the one that you normally have in Train Sim World. Very nice. Yeah. It says there's Cephas Shift 7, but I don't know why it's not coming up. Ah, there we go, Cephas is on. Fantastic. That's what I wanted. Fantastic. It's the first time I'm going to be taking the full length of the route, because last I've been as far as the airport. We did some gameplay recently of that one. And then we did the city one to Bitterfield as well recently. And I did a trip yesterday in the Berlin City cross as well, and I've got to post that one still for the YouTube channel, but I'll probably won't get time to do that today, so they'll be posted and premiere sometime in the early half of the week. And I want to get back in and do some more Train Simulator with the Horseshoe Curve and other routes, so plan to do that. You can actually add with the quick drive what stations you want to stop at. I don't know if it is a thing or not, but yeah, I haven't worked that one out. Seafar. There we go. That's a different sounding Seafar. We got 66 frames per second. Very nice. Oh, speeding. Oh, it's alright. It doesn't matter if we're speeding. It doesn't matter. We're not here to... I love the fact that we've got Seafar running there. Beautiful station. Beautiful station coming up here. That is the top of the station there, by the way. It is a beauty. Look at it, Berlin. Fantastic. It's one of the routes that I love to see added to Train Sim World, actually. I know it won't be the full length, but God, if it was the full length, Jesus Christ. This is why I wish that we would start getting the game split from to a console version to a PC version, where the PC version would give us the longer routes for the hardcore players. And I keep telling you guys that are playing on the console, you want to get into Train Sim World better, get yourself a high-end PC. You know, save your money up. You know, it took me a few weeks to get it, a couple of weeks, you know, but I was lucky I had some stuff to back up. Anyway, we're coming into Hanebahnhof now in the main station of Berlin. We're going to be stopping here. It's a sort of a lesson there as well with the speeds. Look at this beautiful station. I love this station. Let's have a look around the station. I said to my daughter, I said, "Oh, there's a McDonald's up here," and she's like, "Oh." I'm like, "There it is, right there." What have we got on the menu? It's a clothing store. DB merchandise? Oh yes, please. That'd be sick. Look how cool this station is, though. I love it. Now, this would be a mad station in Train Sim World. I swear to God, this would be so cool. Oh yes, yes, yes. I'm just gonna run over you. Get out of the road. There's a few things I need to sort out. Jesus Christ. How sick is this? This is like a shopping center. It's so cool. Let's get going. I thought I better do this one as well, because this is another nice tunnel station. This is what I like about Train Simulators, more of these tunnel train stations where, you know, this is it's like the underground type thing. I'd love to see more of this in Train Sim World. This is why it is one of the routes that I would love to see, even if it doesn't go as far as it does here. Just love to see a little bit of it, even if it goes to the airport. Fuck, it would be still an awesome route. So yeah, something I'd love to see in the game. So yeah, I'm calling for Frankfurt, I'm calling for Berlin for Train Sim World, and I'm hoping that this announcement that they've got here now, coming up, is actually that. So you got your speed dials up here, your pressure of your speed and braking and all that, kilowatts and all that. You got your speed dials there, obviously, and got all your other information just here, bar and everything. Coming down to a 70. You got to watch them as well. You see the 7 or the number on the poles. If there's numbers on the poles, say for instance, if it says 7, that means there'll be a 70 zone coming up. And when it's in yellow, that means that's the first warning. When it goes into white, that means that is the start of that speed limit zone. And you also see it's got a 7 there, that's another warning. It's got the green light flashing. That also gives you another warning. If it's yellow, obviously, if it's 2 yellows, sometimes it could be a red in front. You just got to be careful of that one. See, for instance, you got the 7 just here, so this is the start of the 70 area, as you can see just there. So that was white. And we're coming into the side crest now. Sorry, I do have a struggle with German names. Berlin's easy. Let's just say another Berlin station. BR101 over there with the inner city coaches. That's the restaurant area. So we are doing a quick run, so we can do this any time. Like we can. Excuse me, lady. You're on the track. You're gonna come through and say hello, are you? Yeah, I wish I could get that right. So at first, that's building up pressure, so it has to wind itself up, obviously, coming off the braking. IKEA over here, I do believe. I don't know if we're up to it or not. There it is. The IKEA. Well, it's a blue building, so I don't think it is. I'm going to say it's IKEA anyway. I'm pretty sure Germany would have IKEAs as well. The Hemstrucker, the Hemstrucker Ran Roo has a blue building in it that I've always said is an IKEA. So let's cancel that. This is the same button that I reset the drop frames for the stats because I'm using ABS Studio. So I got a certain button I use. To go. We've stopped at all the main stations in Berlin, so we're now on our way. All the stations I think that are appropriate enough to stop at. Second, folks. Alright. We're on the rail. I think I come off that one last time because I'm pretty sure we're up to that. Yeah. So last time, that's the road that goes up to the airport. So yeah, I'm further than what I have been. Alright. Nice route, this one. I really like the German routes anyway, so I really can't complain. Just give me a second, folks. I'm just having some problems with my mic. Up a little bit. There's another twin tower. I swear the Germans have got a thing for the towers, hey? They're really cool though, I like them. But yeah, you almost see them in all the cities and everything. You see it on Euro Truck Simulator as well, in all the Germany cities, the towers. No looking at the phone now. No texting and driving. Actually the first German train add-on that I've actually purchased because I'm a big fan of the ice trains, so I'm just going to gradually grab them one by one, but I'm going to wait for the sales to happen and next time, and then I'm going to purchase, because the next thing I'm purchasing is Train Simulator Classic, because there's 2 of the routes out of the 3 in that pack that I don't have. Even with the extension that's happened, so with the German one, and I don't have the pass one, the American Union Pacific one, so enjoying the stream, folks. The live chat is open to all my rail fans out there. Remember, same rules apply. Any rude spam or pornography will not be tolerated from us here at Australia Worldwide Gaming, and it will be removed, and you'll be banned and blocked and traced. $120 to go. 121, I should say. Freight train. Unfortunately, we have a issue with the game, so we'll be with you guys very shortly. Just got to go to Task Manager and quit the game out now, unfortunately. Unfortunately, we're going to have to quit the game. Well, that was disappointing. Not happy. I'm not happy about that now, actually. Right. Bear with me for a second, folks. I'm trying to get back to you as quick as I can. Unfortunately, we won't be doing that run now. Fuck! Not happy, but anyway. Right. I'm trying to get back to you as quick as I can. Don't know why it froze up like that. That's never done that. Never done that, so I'm not happy about that one. Okay, hopefully we're back in the game now. Let's just double check. Right, there we are. Okay, okay. Shall head back to that route, but I'm just gonna do a standard gameplay for it. Let's have a look and see what we got. Got a 40-minute one here. Shall do this one. Summertime via airport. Okay. I think this might be the opposite way from what I did on the uploaded video. That was on last night. City Rail to Leipzig. Now we'll do that one. All right. I do apologise for that. Yeah, I'm disappointed, as much as you would be, folks. But anyway, that was a really long trip. It's like an hour and a half it takes. It's really long. So yeah. All right, let's do a scenario. Starting at Bitterfield, this train will be stopping at all these stations here. Nothing unexpected will happen. Please pay attention to the timetable. Okay. Okay. Lights are on. The DBPB ZFAs. Bitterfield Station. You guys might be aware of this route anyway if you're a regular to our YouTube channel for the rapid. This is the rapid transit part of the route for Train SimWorld. So you might be very familiar with it. It's a little, I don't know, a little bit. It's a little bit different on here. A little bit different on here, not by much, but obviously the level of detail is way more superior on Train SimWorld, but it's just as good on here, in my opinion. All right, let's get going. DBBR 101 at front, and then you got the DBPB ZFAs double DOSes. ONS12 bus fan live says hello. Thank you. Hello. Absolutely spewing about that ice run freezing up on us. Never had anything like that happen before. That was a first. Man, I would have been even more. I would have been even more spewing if I was doing an uploaded video, because you know, you take your time to do the uploaded video, and then I've got to go into editing after I do uploaded videos. So it's a bit disappointing. Anyway, well, we got a flash on. We got an 8 coming up, so it says 200. Just ignore that. So 80 will be the speed limit as soon as we get to one of those with it being white. Which sometimes it'll be... Oh, no, it's this one. Here we go. Let's back it off. Probably going to be changing tracks. Yep. I'm surprised it was actually 80. Sometimes it'll be 60 if you're changing tracks. Maybe it'll be sometimes 40. More so when you're coming into a main station towards the end of a route, it'll drop down pretty high. Hey, there goes some inner city coaches. with a 101 at the back of it. Yeah, so I normally don't stream at this time of the day if I'm here on a Saturday. We usually do Saturday night on the rails. It's usually Train Simworld 2. I don't know why I keep saying Train Simworld 2. I wish they would get rid of the 2 and just go back to it. Just call it Train Simworld. That's it. Just call it Train Simworld. It's alright, so you have a track. So yeah, we're normally on the air from 8 p.m. Sydney, Australia time zone, and that's 11 a.m. UK, 12 p.m. Germany. If we do go live on Saturdays, but I was meant to be on last night at that time, and unfortunately, I had an unexpected visit from my sister and my nephews, so I ended up cancelling the stream last night. I did put it on the community area of our YouTube channel, letting everyone know that we were cancelling our original plan. It's alright as long as the DOSes are on there, which they are. This is where Train Simworld needs to learn. Look how big the writing is on the sides compared to what they are on Train Simworld. In Train Simworld, they're right smack bang in the middle. They're not as big bold like that one. But again, in real life, I'm pretty sure that they would have the number of the service as well on there. I'm pretty sure that's the case. Huh? Yeah. Leipzig or whatever they call it. It's hard to pronounce that name. In the Cross City Tunnel, it does, yeah. The new one. Yeah, it goes to just the first part of the tunnel. But in the new one coming out, it goes through it. It's like the rapid transit. Alright, yeah. Yeah, I noticed that the station, the stairs going up, they look like they're crooked. They're going sideways. It doesn't look as nice as it does in the Train Simworld. Yeah. Yeah, it didn't look good. I don't know. It was just me. I just looked at, seen that, and I'm like, what the fuck? Chris says, hey, Godfather. I won't be on tonight. On the live stream tonight. That's what he means. Which he probably doesn't realise that we're actually live today. Sounds like Chris actually plays golf. I don't mind golf myself. It's been a while since I played golf because I used to live off the back of a golf course here in Sydney. So I used to jump the fence and go and hit a couple holes in the late afternoons when it was quiet. And the golf course was actually that good because when I was younger, early teens, I used to make a shitload of money out of that golf course selling golf balls. I used to go and hit the dams and everything and grab all the golf balls. Man, I made some money out of that course. It was good times. Good times. It's what happens when you're really young and you want to make money, you want to make $1, you know. I used to have a really good way of cleaning the golf balls up anyway. I never used any chemical bullshit or anything. I used to be very smart the way I used to clean everything. They will come up brand spanking new, no scratches, no smudgings of all the logos and everything on it. I used to love the collectible ones the ones I used to love collecting though were the drive quality. The ones I used to love collecting though were all the ones with say certain golf courses on them and all special logos like a duck or something like that, you know, for instance, just use that as a sample. So I used to love collecting those ones, and I used to hate wanting to sell those ones, so I used to collect them. I used to save them up. And I put them on a special shelving with, you know, just in a case. It was really cool how I had it all set up. But yeah, I eventually ended up selling all those. But I got a good $1 for those ones, actually. So I wasn't complaining. Complaining about the drive quality just then, I probably panicked a bit too much on the entry coming in here. It should be right now. I'll cruise it in there like that. They haven't got that written on the sides of the DBP BZFAs on Train Simulator. I've just noticed that. Of course, it's a service. it's a passenger train. Of course, it's a service. It's wipers, I'm pretty sure, yeah. It's headlights. That would be... See, that one usually works. That doesn't... Yeah. It's one of the reasons, like, I prefer Train Sim World probably over Train Simulator, is that the options with buttons and everything, and then you got all the options at the back and that as well. But one thing I do give for Train Simulator is it's been around long enough, and you know it's got heaps of different routes and way longer routes, and that's what I love about it. I love the fact that the routes are actually longer. Great to see fellow Aussie streaming Train Simulator 2022. Not for much longer. It's just going back to Train Simulator Classic, isn't it? Thanks for that. Yeah, I'm a veteran of train simulation here. I've been doing it for quite a long time. But yeah, I'm a veteran of Train Simwall. So do check our playlists out, folks, for Train Simwall 2 as well at our channel. We're close to 1,000 now, 1,000 videos. Timetable, scenarios, introductions, information updates, replay, live streams. It's all on our Train Simwall 2 playlist, the biggest playlist here at Australia Worldwide Gaming. And also, we have the Train Simwall 2020 Classic playlist with just under 400 videos. And we have the Train Simulator playlist, which, as I explained to you guys, I committed myself after 18 months of just mucking around with Train Simulator when the core update for the 2022 version happened back in October last year in 2021. So I've been committed since and just gradually picking up pieces of DLC along the way, mostly when they've been on sale. But if I see something new that comes out, I want to jump on. I'm like, I'll jump on it. I don't care about the pricing. I'll jump on it. Just like the high-speed Japanese route that recently got updated. I'm like, let's go. Fucking oath. I'm going for that one. Yeah, that's right. And there's probably less bugs as well. Way less bugs. Way less bugs. Yeah, I can understand everybody being frustrated with Dovetail since rush hour pretty much more than one of the issues I've got with the game at the moment is it's not the frame rate. The frame rate's fine because I'm on a high-end PC. It's fine for me. You get your spikes here and there still, but it's not as bad as it would be on a standard PC. But yeah, definitely way more content. That's one of the reasons why I do like it. I love the German routes, and I love the fact that these German routes are really long as well. And I like the fact that they do extensions as well. So something I've always called for Train Sim World to happen. And I think Train Sim World will get to that point. Out of memory crashes. Okay. I don't experience anything like that. I'm getting a crash on Harlem Line though. Doing an all-stop service to Grand Central. I've been having that issue since Harlem Line's been released. But the funny thing is, with this recent update that happened over the last 7 days, the game used to crash coming into Botanical Gardens. Back to the desktop. And this is after, you know, all the things you do with the game to take the game out of... put the game into, you know, out of full screen optimization and all that, and making the app do the work and have the sync not on and all this stuff and razzle dazzle, and going through the files and everything. And anyway, since the last update on the Harlem Line, the game would crash to the desktop now just coming out of Fordham Station. So it's like 4.6 miles, I think, out of 125th Harlem Street. So yeah, it's not ideal. But that's the only real major main issue I have with the game crashing. So yeah, I avoid Harlem line at the moment at all costs. Going to Grand Central on a all stop service. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, well, I love these German ones because obviously these things remind me of the double DOS silver trains here in Sydney, Australia. So. For UK, well, East Coast Way is my favourite route in Train Sim World. So I like the East Coast Way. I love the London Commuter. I got no issues with London Commuter, to be honest. It's really good. I don't know why people have been having red signal issues. I haven't had those since probably about 3 months now. 3-4 months since that happened. But yeah, being on a high-end PC has definitely helped the game way better. As I can pump 100 frames on here as well. I notice the frame rate goes up higher when you go faster though. We all got a certain taste of content that we like anyway. For me, I love the German stuff, and I love high-speed trains as well. And the ice train is definitely one of my favorite trains for high speed. But my all-time favorite train is obviously here in Sydney, Australia. And it was the train that was out that got replaced by the Tangara, unfortunately, all those years ago, back in the early 90s. And it's the Red Rattler. That was my all-time favorite train. And every chance I get when there's a rail tour here in Sydney, I always try to get on it. But unfortunately, I couldn't last time because the bloody tickets were sold out. And also, the one thing I like about Train Simulator is how you can zoom right out and do this. How cool is that? So Chris is going to his local city country golf club, is it? City golf club up there at Toowoomba in Queensland. Fantastic. Listening to some entertainment. Oh, okay. Sounds like a really interesting night there. Yeah, my mate wants to have a barbie, so I don't know if he wants to have a barbie tomorrow or he wants to have a barbie today. I don't know. I'm not Christian or anything, but always on Good Friday, always have fish. So that's always just a thing that I've always done. Yeah, so I don't normally stream at this time of the day, folks. This is a special. So I'm always on Tuesdays and Wednesdays from 8 p.m. in the east coast of Australia time zone. 7:30 p.m. in South Australia, Northern Territory, 6 p.m. in Perth. So Tuesday and Wednesday. This Tuesday, we're on the air for Train SimWorld 2. And we've got Train SimWorld 2 also on Wednesday. And we're definitely 100% on for Friday as well. For the Friday night ticket, because we will be doing... We will be 100% doing the Train Simulator Classic launch. So I've already got West Coast Mainline South, and that's getting some signals that have been updated, I do believe, and I'm pretty sure they said something about some extra scenery as well. I don't know, maybe just some polish. As soon as I seen that, I'm like, oh, okay. It's actually quite an awesome route. I like it. West Coast Mainline's actually, I know they won't put the whole South West Coast Mainline in. The West Coast Mainline altogether is like massively kilometered. The massive amount of kilometers will never make the light of day for Train SimWorld for the whole length. It's one of the reasons why I've also called for a PC-only version of Train SimWorld and a console version only of Train SimWorld, where the PC version would be for more hardcores and we would have longer routes. So we could have routes like the West Coast Mainline South come over to Train SimWorld with the 160 plus kilometer length. What the fuck? Lol. Almost missed my station because of my fucking misses now. Great. I'm getting closer to Leipzig now. We're into the first station. We surely should have a couple more to go. Yeah, but I understand what you mean with the UK stuff anyway. Because, God, there's such some awesome UK routes in Train SimWorld. But there's some really good ones on here too. I recently purchased, my recent purchase of the UK routes is actually North London. And I actually got the good version of it, not the bad version of it. So it's the North London and Goblin. It was the combined one. So, I really enjoyed that route. It's really cool. And I like the Manchester to Liverpool one via Warrington. Is it Warrington? Wimbledon, I think it is. Wimbledon or Warrington? I think it's Warrington. That's one or the other. The Liverpool to Manchester route is pretty cool. I like it. Was it lives in North? Yeah. Lives in North, bruh. Not that far to go. Is that the one on the U-bend? Why they call it some... I don't know. They call it different on here, eh? Oh, 90. Just giving us a warning just then. That was... we are coming into a 90 zone down here. Shut that door, please. Thank you. Yeah, I'm live. So it should have here on the 90. There we go. It was white. Oh, actually, no, it wasn't white. The next one will be white. Surely. I'm pretty sure we're coming off and going that way. Oh, no, it's not that one. Yeah, it is this one. It's a little bit different on this one. It looks like it goes down a bit more, like more bendy. It sort of goes off, breaks off a little bit more. It's the differences, but this is the rapid transfer route, by the way. This is the rapid transfer we're currently on at the moment for Train Sim World 2s. For all you fans that are not normal to Train Simulator, I certainly am. I'm still a newbie. I'm not saying I'm a veteran yet. I'm not. I'm a newbie. This game's been out for 12 years. It's going to take me a long time to be a fucking pro. I still wish there was an option where we could have the point system, but actually not take the points away. That door might not open. Oh yeah, it did. We're on. Good. As long as this is... What the hell you call that? Yeah, we're on. Didn't really matter if the 101's not in. We're on a good score at the moment. Let's not jinx it. Let's go. $60 and there's a tea as well. Just having some chips, folks, so I do apologise if there's any crunching going on in the mic. Just trying to get some food into me. Had a few drinks last night, so I'm sort of trying to get rid of, so I could soak the rest of it all up. As you do. I'll still say to you guys, the ultimate hangover cure is a couple cheeseburgers from McDonald's. No pickles, extra onion. Ah, it's the bomb. So, yeah, we'll be back here on Friday, actually, with the Libs into Dresden. We'll be going into the main station. It's going to be fantastic. Fair enough. Now, I've always found the cheeseburgers to be the ultimate. They're the... Yeah, gotta have those. I don't like it when you have Vegemite on toast and you have a sip of Pepsi or Coca-Cola after it. Oh, it tastes so weird. It's like... I don't know, it just tastes like a medicine of some sort. It's really shocking. Okay, coming in the Leipzig main station now, which is the first station in the tunnel system. It actually definitely looks a little bit different on here than what it does on Train Sim. Well, not by much, but I don't know. It looks like it's more open here on Train Simulator. Okay, that shall do. Yeah, it definitely looks more wider, and it's not as dark. I love the fact that they get stuck in the train station. Lol. Okay. Let's have a look at the results. What we get? Yay, we got another beautiful gold star. Fantastic. Oh, we're leveled up 23 as well. Awesome. So can't complain about that one. That was great. Right. All right, you're here on a special Saturday night on the rails. We've taken the night out of our live stream. When we do Saturdays, usually it's Saturday night on the rails, and we've done a fair few episodes. I'll tell you right now, but they're all Train Sim World too. The original episode is actually a Train Simulator, but Train Sim Simulator, sorry, Train Sim World 2020. The original episodes. You can check out the original episodes of Saturday Night on the Rails at our Train Simulator 2020 playlist. All of the original episodes, except for one. I don't know why, but one of the episodes actually didn't get saved for some reason. I think there was a YouTube issue at that particular time where the live streams weren't getting saved to channels or something. But anyway, that was like a bug at the time. So, yeah. All right, let's go and hit something UK. So yeah, I've done a run on the Cross City Tunnel, so there is a gameplay of that coming up soon for the channel. London Ipswich. Let's have a look and see what we got here. We got anything quick on here? 55. We got a 55-minute one there. It's a bit long. Oops, wrong button. So this is one of the reasons why I got to get used to this. Let's have a look and see what we got here. 80 minutes, 35, 32. We've done a fair bit on here. 38. Ooh, that's hard. Why is that so hard? Morning delays with train. I think that's a bit too hard. 47. BR class 375 EMU in the standard library. Ramsgate to London, Victoria. 47 minutes. I think that shall do. Gonna go and grab a drink first. Right, back in a second. I just left Famersham, didn't I? Where's the submarine? Oh, there it is. Yep. You guys might recognise this from the train, Southeastern High Speed, the train sim world. We usually go down that way, but we're not this time. Hey. I haven't actually done this one before, so this is new to me. I've always wanted to know where this will go. So this is, yeah, really cool. So yeah, we usually go down through that way, obviously. So just kept a couple photos there. Jeez, this is a long one. I think it's a 12 car. Wait, speeding. Damn it. -4. Bad start. That's an Aussie habit anyway. We love speeding. I was watching the drags the other night on Fox. They were at Willowbait. Man, it was so cool. I actually caught it late. Actually, I was watching the the juniors go at it, the junior girls, and couple other ones. I think one of the cars fucking blew up on the line. Fucking didn't want to go. I'm like, what's new? We are. See, one thing I don't like, I wish I could get up on the cab and just actually hit buttons, because usually go over there and it says turn on all the safety systems. TW, is this one got TWS and AWS? Yeah. Is there DRA on this one? A decent frame rate. Yeah, I like these routes here in why can't I feckin' bloody put it into... I'm gonna have to feckin' break it. Son of a bitch. Don't know why I can't... Why can't I put it back into forwards? Why I'm naturally moving? Like I've taken it... I took the throttle. Anyway. Okay. Can actually do that. Why can't I put it back into forward? Unfortunately, I'm going to have to reset that. Okay. I don't know what happened then. I just couldn't put it into forwards or anything. I can now. Oh, I lost a bit of time, but anyway, it doesn't matter. See, I told you I'm a newbie to this, so I still... I don't know what happened then. I just couldn't get it into forwards or anything. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. It's fucking just wouldn't do anything. Yeah. Fuck, I won't be hitting the button. So you don't see none of all that shit. Yeah, yeah. Probably. Let's see. Oh, but Sleeper. Let's see. All right, so there's the stations that we are stopping at. We're stopping at Meropeham. I really can't pronounce that first one. I can definitely pronounce the next ones. Longfield, Bromley South, and London Victoria. Don't worry about that. Oh, you see? Jesus. I started off the same as last time. Gotta watch that speed. So it's 2 seconds. 2 seconds. I look at the other screen just to see if there's any issues with dropping frame network. It's like fucking hell. To see, also to see if there's any more live chat, but it's not. It's all good. Don't forget, folks, you can use those super chats and super stickers here at Australia Worldwide Gaming's YouTube channel. It'll be appreciated if you show your support for our YouTube channel by buying me a $1 coffee on any of our live streaming action. A $1 donation will be fantastic. That's all you have to do, folks. Just $1. Quite easy. So if you got any loose change, you want to spend it on me instead of McDonald's, then go right ahead. It's appreciated if you do so. Oh, nice, beautiful breeze just there. I like that. That's nice. All the boats down there. Fantastic. So yeah, on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, folks, our normals live streaming is at at 8 p.m. Sydney, Australia time zone, 11 a.m. UK, 12 p.m. Germany, 6 a.m. Boston and New York, Eastern States of USA, 3 a.m. West Coast time zone in USA. And that's when we're normally on the air. And we go for 3 hours on our live streaming. We used to start at 9 o'clock. So we used to start later, and we used to only do 2 hours. But these days we do 3 hours. But if we've got special launch live streams, we may go longer than that. Just like we did the other night with our Diamond episode of Midweek World of Trains this last Wednesday. It was our 75th episode. And it was our Diamond episode, but it was a launch live stream. It was our launch live stream for Horseshoe Curve, and we did 2.5 hours of the 4 hours we went on that night of Horseshoe Curve only. So the first 2.5 hours was Horseshoe Curve, then we did other stuff after it. We did a run on the Hemstrucker Roonrara, actually, and a ice train went past us on the route, and I'm like, what the hell? Since when? I was shocked. I'm like, since when has there been an update to Hemstrucker Roonrara with ice trains on it? I thought it was just an AI thing. So I said to my viewers, I'm going to go and check see if it's actually a layer that they've added to it. And yeah, you can actually do the ice train runs now on the Hemstrucker Roonrara. I'm like, oh yes, let's go, awesome. I was pumped. So I don't know if that's for console. I'll probably safe to say it's probably just for 9th gen consoles and PC only. I don't think the old PlayStation 4s and the Xbox Ones would get that extra layer. Because, yeah, they don't get those extra layers for Much and Osberg, as far as I know. I don't know if they've actually fixed that. Yeah, because I'm always checking the updates. I'm always more, because I'm more into Train Sim World too. So I'm always looking for information and leaks and all kinds of stuff, you know. But even though I don't tell anybody none of the leaks because I like to keep them to myself. Even though when the route announcement for the Swiss route was coming, I said to you guys, it's gotta be releasing. It's gotta be announced today, and then a few hours later, it was. So I do have a good relationship with River Games. I did say to you guys many times, I have a good relationship with River Games. And I'm always talking to Michelle on the Twitter. Well, not always, but, you know, do spend a fair bit of time on there with certain issues. Yeah, a bunch of cows just there. Be interesting to see what score we got, because I am behind the 8 ball on the timetable. If it's minors again, I'm in trouble. No, it's all good. Got to sort of make up some time. So I'm very cautious coming into these stations, because sometimes they will drop the speed limits without bloody signage, and that's what shits me about Train Simulator. It's a lot of routes that haven't got signage on the mapping. It's one of the camera angles I love to see in Train Sim World, actually. Just zoom out like this. That'll be fair. I reckon that'll be far enough, you know, just something like that. That would be cool. But then again, there's more memory issues with Train Sim World, so probably not a good idea. One of the things I forgot to say earlier about Train Sim World 2, one of the issues that really is plaguing me the most out of any of it, is the passengers, the AIs, when they're coming off the trains and at certain platforms and just standing in front of the doors and not moving. They just come off the train and just stand there. And another problem, when they're coming off the train and going on the train and they're getting stuck in the doors and they're chucking a fit. I hate it. I hate it. It really needs to be addressed. And it's just, you know, I gotta explain to you guys, even before rush hour and even after rush hour, the whole entire AI system on that game is completely broken. And it's shocking. Every single passenger route they've released now, one station on that route has the same issue with the passengers coming off the train and standing in front of the doors. Just standing there. I reckon I've stuffed this. It's going to give me a penalty. That'll do. So most of it's on there. Unfortunately, I'm getting penalised for a lot of shit on here. I'm just not concentrating enough. So yeah, this is one of the reasons why I was going slow on the last one. I thought I'll pump it in there this time, and this is one of the reasons why I don't like to pump them in there, because the braking on this is way, way worse than the 375 on Kingston. Well, you can judge it easily on that one. You can pump them in all the time. Uh, 12 miles to the next one, so we've got a fair distance. All right. Fair distance to the next one. Fuck a rooster. Yeah. Yeah, I seen a few Rooster supporters at Parrot though when I was there. I was like, fucking hell, bro. All dickheads. Yeah. Better than us. We'll get flogged on Anzac Day. You wait and see. Yeah, so. Yeah. The Roosters will pop us off the field. Nah. I won't be going back till next year when they open up. When the Sydney Football Stadium opens back up next year, I'll go. But I don't like the SCGs. Too far away from the action. Yeah. Sorry. All right, folks, just to let you also know that this is our final run for our live stream, and got my mates actually heading to come and pick me up, so we're going to be leaving you guys. But yeah, the standard 2 hours is up anyway. We're free. We're 3 minutes to the 2 hour mark, so that's satisfactory enough. A Dovetail live average is 2 hours anyway. Jamie's usually with you guys for a couple of hours, isn't he? I thought I better get something out there for this weekend because, yeah, I'm going to be away. Being Easter, I'm going away, so spend some time with my good mates. They're basically pretty much my family. I've known these boys for over 25 years. So, and girls. Okay. Coming into Bramley South. Or Bromley South, whatever you want to call it. Fantastic looking station. A few buildings around. Absolutely awesome. I think I have been in this particular station before, but done it with another trip on here. Pretty sure. Looks very, very familiar. All right. We got it in there nice and beautifully. Let's take a photo. Fantastic. Yeah, so I had the PC meltdown and I lost a lot of photos and hell of a lot of Train Sim World photos, Train Simulator photos, American Truck Simulator photos, Euro Truck Simulator photos. I lost a lot. So just gradually starting to build it all up. Here comes another one into the station, the Southeastern. Beautiful. Another 375. Looks like a more of a recent one, actually. This one looks a bit more dull. I could put the DRA on. It's a break. Unhook that one now. Okay. 10 miles. Here we go. Final stop, London, Victoria. Change at London, Victoria for other services. Including services to Portsmouth Harbour and also Brighton and where else do you want to bloody go? It's good to see someone actually like their UK content because, yeah, usually you get a few people whinging about the 375s and all that. And it's like, oh, they're the same cab, it's just a different name. Well, trust me, they might work very similar, but they're not all the same. I think last time we actually went that way, so we're going this way this time. If I remember rightly, we did go that way when I did a run recently. Buckingham Junction. Oh, Beckenham Junction. Oh, shit. Cost myself 20 points there, unfortunately. Jesus Christ. A bit of a Speedy Gonzales. Nah, it's not too bad. Not too bad. I don't mind losing these points anyway. Where, it's not about the points. It never has been for me. I don't really care. I've been on live streams, recent live streams actually, where I've stuffed up 2 runs in a row and gotten nothing. So it doesn't really bother me. You don't get points in real life driving a train or going on a train, do you? No. So it's not about the points about me. For me, it's about the experience. I enjoy driving trains and I enjoy going on trains, and that's I like all things about trains. It's fantastic. I really like the new tube stock they're actually doing for the Piccadilly. The Siemens factory's getting built, and I've been watching Jeffrey there with the videos, and it's been absolutely fantastic. I recently subscribed to Jeffrey about a month ago, and I've been watching a lot of his content, and it's absolutely fantastic. You need to go and check him out, folks. He's an absolute legend. He's all things London training. It's just all things London for trains is just absolutely spectacular. Yeah, so I've been watching the new routes they've been building, and went to the Siemens factory and seen the demo of the new tube stock, and apparently Bakerloo line's going to get it as well. And I thought, ooh, Dovetail Games better bloody jump on this one. I know it's a few years away, but yeah, Dovetail Games better jump on it, because I'd love to see that train on it. That'd be so cool. Who knows, by then we might even have another London Underground route. I don't know. I would love to see it, but, even if it's overground or above ground, or underground / above ground. A lot of people have always called for the New York subway, and I swear to God, that's something I'd like to see as well, because it actually is I do believe I'm not sure if I'm 100% right, but I think there's a brand new route in the New York subway, and it's got new. I've seen that they got brand spanking new New York subway trains, and they're absolutely beautiful. And I would love to see that actually added to Train Sim World. New York subway, it's got to happen. It's got to happen. It is a demand by the community, and I would love to think if they were going to announce something else for American for a passenger route, the New York subway is definitely one. I'm hoping it could be a part of the big core update for this year, but we'll soon find out. I also love to see something else, Amtrak, and the only one I can really think of is the Los Angeles to San Diego. I love to see that as well, but it's probably too far in the length. Coming up to a 45 zone here shortly. Just a little bit over 5 miles to go to London, Victoria. Just gotta get the buzzer here in a second. There we go. As soon as you run over that yellow slapper in the middle of the track there. Could be changing tracks. That's why we got 45. Should be another one just here. There we go. So when I started playing Train Sim World and all this stuff, I was like, I wouldn't have known about none of these systems or anything, you know. Like I just self-learned it and sort of. I've taught a lot myself, but I've watched videos as well. Here's another one. So yeah, we are about to change tracks. I do believe. Actually, no, we're going through it. Oh, is that a red signal? It's a red signal just there. I just sort of got. I seen that red signal. I'm like, ooh, better. Feckin' bastard. Oh, you're kidding. It's gone into neutral. You bastard. So not paying attention there. I'm just going to stay in the inside. See what happens when I want to enjoy the view? You want to enjoy the view and you just get stung. That's what I don't like about the outside views and this. Don't have the buzzers go through clearly enough. Oh, shit. Oh, this is a failure. No, it's not. I'm literally right on top of it, eh? Request to pass signal denied. Okay. I'm literally right on top of it, aren't I? That was damn close. That's the closest I'll ever get to one. Let's go to the player. Find out why we are. Yeah, I don't want to be going forwards that much more actually, because we're just there, and there is a train. So. I'd rather just pump in a bit more. Okay, we can go forwards now. It's got to be cautious because got a fair few bit of traffic around. Obviously, coming into the main half of the London now, we have got all these tracks and Gotta be very cautious of what we're doing. So we've got that train in front there. It's still on our line. It's a little bit further, but we're still not that far ahead. So we have got a green signal in front there. It's a beautiful photo, that one. Fantastic. I like the color of the bridge. It's really nice. She's fair way down now, so we should be right for the rest. Four, 6, 5. Might be very familiar to that factory there, folks. For the London commuter on train symbol. It's a class 377 in the distance there, I notice. There it is over there. Probably got the red signal down here, knowing this fucking route. Did that say it's got a red signal and it's gone through? Lol. British Transport Police. Transport Police. Ooh. That's something that's not in Train Sim World, eh? Oh, it's all good. We got a yellow, so we shall continue. So we've got a green light coming into London, Victoria. Fantastic. And platform 5 is where we're going. Okay. Ah, lovely. Be in there. What the hell? Oh no, I thought that train was actually on our platform. I'm like, what the hell? It's one good thing I like about this route is actually you come into this part of the station where you don't get to do this on Train Sim World with the London commuter. Okay, there we go. Fantastic. Side by side with the 465 there. Oh, man. Few emergency brakes and braking issues there, but a score of 895 in the end. Let's have a look at the results. Okay. We have a silver. Well, that's not too bad. I don't mind that. I'll take that. So where am I ranked in the global standings? Oh, so Jamie is actually got a. Jamie is actually just in front of me. There you go, folks. Jamie has a 897, and I got a 895. So yeah, Jamie's not that far ahead of me. So yeah, we pretty much matched that together, didn't we? Fantastic. All right. Well, that was fantastic. And that's all we got time for our live stream, folks. There it is, the Saturday on the Rails special live stream of Train Simulator 2022. We thank you very much for everybody that has watched us today. And do join us for Tuesday for Train Sim World 2 with Choo Choo Tuesdays, episode 70. And it's going to be a fantastic show. So episode 70 will be on the air from 8 p.m. in Queensland, New South Wales, Victoria, Tasmania, and the Australian Capital Territory. 7:30 p.m. in South Australia and Northern Territory, 6 p.m. in Western Australia, international viewers, 10 p.m. in Auckland, New Zealand, 3:30 p.m. in New Delhi in India, and 11 a.m. UK, midday Germany, Spain, France, Portugal, Italy, and we will be on the air from 7 a.m. in Brazil, 6 a.m. in Boston and New York, eastern states of the United States, and Ottawa in Canada. And 3 a.m. in Los Angeles and West Coast time zone in Arizona, Phoenix and Arizona. And 3 a.m. in Vancouver in Canada, and 4 a.m. in Salt Lake City and Wyoming State. So come and join us then for a fantastic 3 hours of Train Sim World 2 on Tuesdays. Episode 70 of Choo Tuesdays. And that's our next train live streaming action here at Australia Worldwide Gaming. Alright, so thank you very much for watching. I'm the Godfather. It's been an honor and privilege. And we will see you on the rails again sometime soon. Stay safe and stay healthy. And have a great Easter. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye for now.